Hey MGTOWs, this is Vention. I am in Mexico now, and basically I flew in here today, drove to the Portland airport, got on the plane, landed in San Diego. The local rep for the cancer center that I'm going to is picked me up and took me across the border. It was so much easier than doing customs at the airport, let me tell you. So um, yeah, ground crossings for borders. That's my go-to now. so so basically, I flew in, got my hotel all squared away, and then went to the. Actually, they got me to the doctor the very day that my plane landed, and man, that's convenient and efficient. They wanted me to stay here 10 days, right? But the thing is, I wanted a lot of wiggle room, and I wanted to make sure that I'm really recovered before I go home. So I went ahead and reserved 20 days at this hotel. Um, Pretty bare bones with all the COVID, whatever, and the place is practically empty. There's no room service, and the only thing there is in the morning there's a breakfast. Um, so basically, there's that. But tomorrow morning, I should switch back to the. They got me into to see the doctor the very first day, and just as I expected, they're not going to be able to save my colon or add my rectum. The tumor is just too close to the sphincter, and so the result is they can't they can't save it. Um, so basically, I'm going to be um, having all of that removed, all the lower descending colon and rectum. Then they're gonna sew my butthole shut, and it's gonna be better than what I've got going, because what I got going is a situation where the tumor is like messing with the nerves of the anus, and the result is that it basically it's attempting to crap the tumor, and it's causes spasms and cramps, and it can get pretty darn painful actually. So I am pleased to get rid of the thing. So basically, I'm gonna get rid of the rectum and the rectum tumor, and they're gonna put a what they call a well, they're gonna poke my guts out through my stomach wall, and the doctor marked the spot where the thing is gonna be, right about there. So I'll have part of my large intestine poking out of my stomach, like right about there, and then I'll be crapping into a bag. But the thing is, if the spasming and the pain is gone, boy, what a that'll certainly be worth it. And it's not like I'm picking up any chicks anyway, because up in the lower 48, they are so friggin' toxic that I very rarely even interact with any of them. So having a colostomy bag is just like a little extra in the same direction I'm already going. So basically, if I have a chick coming after me really hard, I'll just say, "Well, just a minute, I got to change my colostomy bag." That's similar. That's almost as useful as, pardon me while I've got to go see my probation officer. So actually, that's probably a turn on for a lot of women these days. So okay, so back to what I was saying. I'm I'm going to be crapping out of my stomach wall, and basically that's if everything goes well. Tomorrow I'm going to be fasted, and I'm going to take off to the hospital again and get a COVID test because I couldn't find one up in the States. And I'm going to go see a cardiologist as well, and he's going to look at my heart and everything, make sure I'm okay for the operation. And then either Thursday or Friday, the doctor, that's when he wants to schedule the operation, and then I will have a good amount of time to recover. And I'm also going to look into a PET scan, and they're also going to be able to do something for my liver too. But first, I want to get this procedure done, and then when I'm like recovered enough to get around, then I'll see about getting that PET scan, and then they're going to attempt to do something with the liver. There are lesions on the liver, and the Hope for Cancer said that there was no blood flow in them, but I want to see what the PET scan shows. And basically here they have a procedure where they can poke some kind of like probe into the lesions in your liver, and then heat it up, right, and sort of cook it, right, and then that's the idea. So the reason for all of this stuff is that I'm going to attempt to get the tumors down, right? And then once the tumors are down far enough, the fasting and the low carb and all that stuff should be able to knock it out the rest of the way. So fingers crossed. And tomorrow I take off to the hospital at 7:30, and then I will then I'll get that COVID. Then I'll go see the cardiologist. Then I'll be free until 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna see if I can do something around here, before I'm all crippled up. I'll find something. So, okay, MGTOWs, that's about all I got for you. And, well, don't get married and don't get cancer. Take your pick. I recommend against both. Later.